show you how to make the flower. And here's the larger ball of the group. These are the ones that I just made. And let's start with the largest dowel. And I make it a shape like that, where it's tapered at one end and thick at the other end. Not too long. Just like that. Solid clay, of course. Take my dowel, my pointed dowel, put it down inside, roll it around like a pinch pot, like if you were making a pinch pot, let's say, or those are your fingers and this is on a potter's wheel. Think of it that way. And then I kind of twirl it around and pinch it between my thumb and my index finger. But I'm not going to do too much of that yet. First I'm going to pinch the sides like that. Take off 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces there. Now this is going to leave the edges kind of sharp, but we'll worry about that later. So now again, go inside with your index finger, pinch it against your thumb, and turn it around as you go. You keep doing that over and over again because you want it to get to be quite thin. If it's not thin, then it doesn't look good. That's what makes it look like a flower. That kind of petal-like look, you know how thin a flower petal is. Again, this is, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this is a morning glory. They used to grow on my fence right outside of my studio, and I sit there and stare at them all the time, and finally I thought, you know, that would be a nice flower to make. I really wasn't making flowers at that time. This is quite a few years ago. Keep pinching that out. Again, if it's, you want to make it real thin, so look at the edge as you go around. You see any place that looks too thick, then pinch that a little bit more. Okay, like that. Then I'm going to take a smaller dowel, a medium-sized dowel, go down in that hole that's in the middle, and pull it out and turn, pull it out and turn, sort of lean it out actually. That puts that kind of design in the middle. Then I'm going to, from the back, I'm going to squeeze it together. Don't touch the inside at this point. Looks like that. I'm going to take the pen tool and pull up to each one of those apex of the flower, like that. Get those lines in there. And then finally, just take it and put my fingers there and be at two of the apexes, I guess you'd say, and push up like that. And that gives it like this undulating look. Yeah, it's not quite there yet. Pull it up a little bit more. There. Now this edge is actually quite sharp. So after this is set up, I would take a sponge, a small soft sponge like this, and go over it very lightly to scrape off, make sure that it's not really sharp. You don't want to make something, sell something or whatever that is so sharp that it could actually cut somebody, or that it would be, it thickens it up very, very slightly, but it so looks quite thin, and so it's not quite as breakable. So you want to make sure you do that after, like I said, I do it generally after it's set up. It's easier to do than now. Okay, so I have all the flowers here, and I'll put the thing together. So here's the vase. It's done. I've done the last few touches on it. I added the stamens inside the flowers, as you can see there, and put those long leaves all the way around the pot. It has a front and a back. And then finally I put those handles coming down. That's it. Give it a try and let me know how you did. You know, you can use these things, you don't have to make the same thing. That's the idea, is you learn things here and there, and then you kind of develop it into your own style and incorporate it into what you do. So let me know how you did. Talk to you later. Bye.